Hey, welcome back to AI Tech Hub. I'm Techie. So we've got a really quick but absolutely crucial explainer for you today. We're going to tackle a question that trips up so many people. What exactly is AWS S3? And how is it fundamentally different from EC2? If you've spent any time at all looking at cloud architecture, you've definitely seen these two acronyms floating around everywhere. But honestly, grasping the exact distinction between them, that's literally the foundation of building anything in the cloud. So let's just break that down right now.
To really get it, let's put them side by side. Think back to EC2. We talked about it being kind of like an apartment you rent, right? It's where you actually run your applications. It's super active, you live there, your code executes there, all these processes are just constantly running and doing work. S3, on the other hand, is a completely different beast. Think of S3 as a giant self-storage facility. You are not running anything there, there's no active compute power spinning the wheels of your application inside S3. Nothing like that. Instead, you're really just storing stuff. But, okay, don't just picture a dusty old garage. Think of AWS S3 as a massive, basically indestructible digital self-storage facility. Imagine walking into this incredibly heavily fortified warehouse. Inside this facility, every single file you own gets its very own, clearly labeled locker. You put your item inside, slap a label on it, and it stays exactly where you left it. No moving around, it's secure, it's incredibly organized, and it is structurally sound against pretty much any digital disaster you could think of.
So that brings up the big question, right? What exactly can you stuff into these lockers? Well, the short answer is anything. You can put basically any type of file you want into S3. We're talking high-resolution images, massive, heavy video files, those huge, clunky system backups, or just everyday vital company documents. Every single one of these just gets tucked away safely in its own labeled locker. It honestly doesn't matter what the format is. S3 just takes your digital items, organizes them by their labels, and holds them tight until the exact moment you need them next.
Now, here is where it gets really wild. This is no ordinary storage facility. S3 has these absolute superpowers. First off, it automatically expands as you add more files to it. Just think about that for a second. You literally never run out of space. You don't have to go call the property manager to rent a second or third unit. The facility just magically scales up to accommodate whatever you bring to the table. And second, it is built to be extraordinarily unlikely to ever lose what you've stored. I mean, we are talking about true indestructibility here. You lock your file away, and you have total peace of mind knowing it's safe from hardware failures, outages, you name it.
Okay, let's actually ground this with a real-world example so it clicks. Do you remember our recent Lambda explainer? The one where we walk through a photo upload? Let's quickly trace those steps again. The user uploads a photo, and eventually, boom, a Lambda function is triggered to process it. But wait, where was that photo hanging out before the Lambda function jumped into action? Well, the photo was safely sitting in S3 the entire time. Yep, it was just locked in its own labeled locker, chilling in this indestructible facility, just waiting for the next part of your application to come grab it. That right there, that's exactly the kind of storage S3 is.
And really, that is AWS S3 in a nutshell. It's an infinitely expanding, highly durable digital warehouse for literally all of your files. So I want to leave you with a quick question today. Now that you've got the theory down, do you want to see this indestructible storage facility in action? Do you want to see files actually uploaded and retrieved from these lockers in real time? If you do, comment S3 below right now, and we'll do a hands-on practical demo. Make sure you follow for more because we break down a brand new concept every single time we meet. Keep your data safe, keep building, and I will see you in the next explainer.